Welcome back, where we dive into the deep and often untold truths of spiritual growth. Today, we're discussing a topic that many shy away from, the dark side of spiritual awakening no one tells you. If you've ever felt lost, overwhelmed, or even fearful on your spiritual path, you're not alone. In fact, it's part of the process. Spiritual awakening is often portrayed as a blissful and enlightening experience. While there are moments of profound clarity and joy, there's another side, a side that challenges you to your core. When you start to awaken spiritually, your old world begins to crumble. Relationships change, priorities shift, and things that once brought you comfort may no longer resonate. Can feel like losing everything you once knew. This is what we call the dark night of the soul. When you're forced to confront your shadows, the fears, traumas, and beliefs you've buried deep within. This phase can feel isolating. You might question your purpose, your identity, and even your connection to the divine. But let me tell you this, you're not alone. Many have walked this path before, and there is light on the other side. During this time, you may experience 1. Emotional turmoil. Old wounds resurface, and you might feel sadness, anger, or anxiety without knowing why. 2. Physical symptoms. As your energy shifts, your body might respond with fatigue, headaches, or even illness. 3. Loss of identity. The roles and labels you once identified with may no longer fit, leaving you feeling adrift. While this sounds daunting, it's important to remember that this process is a cleansing. It's the shedding of old layers to reveal your true, divine self. Here are some steps to navigate the dark side of spiritual growth. 1. Surrender. Instead of resisting the discomfort, allow yourself to feel it fully. Trust that it's part of your growth. 2. Seek support. Connect with others who understand this process, whether through spiritual communities, therapy, or trusted friends. 3. Ground yourself. Practices like meditation, journaling, or spending time in nature can help anchor you during turbulent times. 4. Pray or meditate. Reaffirm your connection to the divine. Even when it feels distant, God is always with you, guiding you through the darkness. Remember, the dark side of spiritual growth isn't a punishment. It's a purification. It's through this darkness that we discover our inner light. Let's dive a little deeper into why this process is necessary. The old beliefs, attachments, and habits we've accumulated over the years act like chains, holding us back from experiencing the fullness of our spiritual potential. When these are stripped away, it's painful, but it's also freeing. Imagine a sculptor chiseling away at a block of stone. It's a process of destruction that ultimately reveals a masterpiece. That masterpiece is you. Another key aspect of the dark side of awakening is the need for deep self-reflection. During this time, you may find yourself questioning long-held beliefs about life, faith, and even God. This questioning isn't a sign of failure. It's a sign of growth. True faith isn't blind. It's refined in the fires of doubt and discovery. It's also important to recognize that the people around you might not understand what you're going through. Friends and family may see changes in you and feel uncomfortable. They might even try to pull you back into old patterns. This is where boundaries become essential. Protect your energy and trust that those who are meant to walk this path with you will either grow alongside you or re-enter your life when the time is right. Lastly, don't underestimate the importance of rest. Spiritual growth is as much a physical process as it is an emotional and spiritual one. Your body is adjusting to new frequencies, new energies. Give yourself permission to slow down. Listen to your body and honor its needs. As we wrap up, remember this. The dark side of spiritual growth isn't the end of the story. It's a chapter in a much larger, much more beautiful narrative. The discomfort, the questioning, the letting go. All of it is leading you to a deeper connection with God, with yourself, and with the world around you. This process is deeply personal and uniquely yours. There's no rush, no timeline, and no finish line. Each step you take, no matter how small, is progress. Embrace the pauses and celebrate the breakthroughs. One thing I want to leave you with is this. In the darkest moments, when it feels like everything is falling apart, that's when the greatest transformation is happening. The caterpillar doesn't know it's becoming a butterfly when it's in the cocoon. It only knows it's dissolving. Trust the process, and trust that you are becoming something far greater than you can imagine. Scene shifts to additional visuals of people journaling, meditating, and embracing loved ones, emphasizing the holistic nature of growth. Even as you face these challenges, look for the small joys, the smile of a stranger, the sound of birds, the warmth of the sun on your face. These moments are reminders that beauty exists even in hardship. You are never alone. Light is always within you. Thank you for joining me today. If this message resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe. Let's continue supporting each other on this incredible journey of spiritual growth. Remember, even in the darkest moments, the light is within you. Stay blessed.